Rice. I'm the owner of Sift Yoga, also the owner of Youth Yoga School. Today I've got a video for you, for the teens, tweens, and little ones in your life who want to get a little bit more movement. So we're going to start off right away just moving, and then I'll get you to a point where we can kind of chill out and lay down on the floor and get a few more calming poses at the end. But I think it's time to start. What do you guys think? All right, make sure you've got some equipment. We want to make sure we have a yoga mat, or maybe just a beach towel out on the floor on the carpet, and come join me. We're going to start our class today first with our sun dance. Now, if you don't know how to do our sun dance, I encourage you to go back and watch the video that I've already recorded on the basics of the sun dance. Otherwise, just go ahead and hop in. I'm sure you can catch on. Here we go. Bring yourself to the top of the mat. Round through your feet. Bring your hands into your heart. Take a big inhale breath. And release it out. Here we go. Big breath. Hands reach up. Look up. Exhale. Hinge at your hip creases. Fold and find the floor. Inhale. Come up halfway. Point straight out. Exhale. Fold down. Feet step back. Let's hear your first affirmation. Say, I am strong. Put your knees down on the floor. Bend these elbows so that they kiss right along the sides of your body. Bring your belly to the earth. Inhale, breath, little lift, cobra pose. I am brave. Shift these hands back if you need to. Put your knees on the ground. Lift your tail all the way to the sky. Think about doggy tails. Say, I am kind. Perfect. Small steps or big leap. Walk these feet up towards your hands. Big inhale. Sweep them up. Exhale this down to your heart. Let's go again. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant those hands, step the feet all the way to the back of the mat. Put yourself in that kind, or that brave, that strong pose. I am strong. Knees drop down, lower to the earth. Inhale, I am brave. Knees, hips lift. I am kind. Awesome work. Small steps with your feet. Move them up forward. Inhale, reach these hands all the way to the ceiling. Bring your hands down and rest them at the heart. Now you can stay facing the way you are. I'm going to turn just so you can see me. On my next natural inhale, I'm going to reach my hands up towards the ceiling and then just take a little lean to the right. Inhale, bring this back to the middle. Take a little lean to the left. Back to the middle. Lean to the right. One more time. Back to the middle. Lean to the left. Back to the middle. And then just bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach these hands up really tall. We're going to sit down into an imaginary chair. Arms extending out from the body. Sitting those hips back. Big fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Point straight out. Exhale, go back down. Inhale, reach these hands up really tall. Sit back in that imaginary chair one more time. Act like it's right there behind you. But you can't sit down. You got to hold your strength. Perfect. And then fold. Come up half lift. And then fold. Big inhale. Reach these hands all the way up. And then just bring the hands down to the heart. Now I want you to step back with one of your feet back towards the back of your mat. Now I'm going to turn sideways here just so you can see what I'm doing. But step that foot back all the way to the back of the mat. Turn it sideways. I want you to imagine you're on a surfboard or a snowboard or whatever good imagery helps you make a nice strong warrior two. Look over this right hand, flip it towards the ceiling, and then peel back the ceiling as you lean backwards. Back to warrior two. Front elbow looks for this front knee. Top hand, I want you to slide paint right along the ceiling. Beautiful. Let's do it again. Dance it with me. Back. And forward. These look awesome. It's like we are riding the waves of the ocean. Let's go one more time. Imagining that we see the beach. We hear the crashing of the waves. Or you're heading down that mountain for those of you who like to snowboard. Bring yourself back up. Put yourself strong on that surfboard. Now all we're going to do here is just turn our toes and then turn our toes again. So now we're on the surfboard facing the other way. Take this front hand, flip it, reverse it, flip it. Sweep the paint again up over the ceiling. Watch my front knees, got a nice bend in it. Back, and repeat. And you're not putting any weight on this leg. You're not pushing down. Let it be soft. Back up and over. Watch this front knee. Does it have a bend in it? Good. Bring it back. Put yourself back in that circle. Turn both your toes forward. Think about your hip creases right here, where the top half meets your bottom half, right there in the middle. We're going to hinge right at that spot. You might have to bend your knees if you feel like you're going to fall over. You can reach your hands straight forward towards the camera if that feels good, and ease your way, or down towards the floor here, towards the earth. So I guess I'm reaching towards the camera. You would be reaching towards your TV or your tablet, whatever you're watching this on. Let your head hang heavy down through the middle. Your hands might be touching the ground like mine are, or they might be just kind of hanging out on your legs, or just even kind of hanging down here towards the floor. Any shape in between there is quite all right. Now when you feel ready, we're going to take our time to come up. We're going to use a breath in through our nose, almost like we're smelling a flower. Just take your time, peel up real slow. And then come back to a standing posture. Turn your heels in so that they face each other. Bend your knees and squat down into a shape that makes your arms almost look like a goalpost. So if you're a football fan, we look like a goalpost. This is often called goddess pose as well, if that's more your style. It's easy to hold this. This is a lot of work. So maybe you need to tell yourself you're strong again. I am strong. Your legs are really working here. So anytime you feel like you've got some muscles that need to work a little harder, you can make yourself think about muscles. You can make yourself create whatever shape is going to feel best to you. All right, when you're ready, we'll start to stand this back up. Turn the toes in towards one another. Walk these heels in a little closer. And get ourselves back up to a seating posture. We're going to bring the hands into the heart and practice one of my favorite poses. It's really simple, just mountain pose. Hands resting into the heart. Close the eyes. Let your shoulders drop down away from your ears. And just breathe. Give yourself a nice solid inhale breath through your nose like you're smelling a flower. And then maybe blow it away. 2 more. Inhale breath. Exhale to release. Inhale breath. Exhale to release. All right, from this standing pose, we're going to slowly start to work our way to the floor. I want you to take an inhale breath to reach your hands as high as they can go one more time. And then just as you exhale, let your hands come into your heart, bend your knees, and start making your body into a little bowl. Your head might fall down, your head might fall down towards your chest, just a little curving at the top of your spine. You might be able to let go of the ground and hug on your knees, but if that makes you fall over, let's bring our hands back to the floor because we're trying to stay in this moment. So try your best to stay nice and relaxed, nice and calm with me, and bring your head towards your chest. When you feel ready, your hands are going to come down and look for the floor, and you're going to start to move onto your seat. Finding yourself into a crisscross pose, I want to talk to you a little bit about breath as we head to the floor. When we take slow, easy breaths, watching this Hoberman spear might be a good illustration of that. We can imagine our lungs growing larger on the inhale and smaller on the exhale. Larger on the inhale and smaller on the exhale. Larger on the inhale and smaller on the exhale. One more time, watch the ball. Inhale, large breath. Exhale, release, nice and slow. Taking your time, we're going to move ourselves down towards the floor and just bring our knees to chest. Kind of hug those knees in a little closer. Maybe rock around on the earth. It might feel good to hug your right knee in and let your left leg go a little longer, maybe with the bent knee on the ground, or maybe extend down. You can roll around your ankles here, point flex your toes, that might feel nice. And then we'll take our time, we'll switch sides, try the other one. Knee into chest, leg is long, rolling ankle. Perfect, take your time, move the chest. We're gonna see if we can stick our feet up towards the sky. Roll around the ankles, push a little bit through your heels. Let your back rest on the yoke. Head might sweep a little bit right and left. And then just take your time. Bring your knees down into your body. Relaxing onto the earth. We're going to take one more pose together, walking our heels a little bit closer to our glutes, to our tush. We're going to put our hands down on either sides of the body, relaxing those shoulders into the earth. Use your next inhale breath. So lift the hips up off the ground. Now, if your eyes are open, they're looking straight up towards the ceiling. Just resting here for a moment. If your eyes are closed, great. Go ahead and relax the lip. The light that might be coming from anything at the ceiling, a little softer. Your eyes are closed. Next natural inhale. See if you can lift your heels only up off the ground and lower down one vertebra at a time. The last thing to hit the mat is when you those heels. Option here to walk the soles of the feet to find each other. Knees open like butterfly pose. And your hands might come and rest on your belly and your heart. I'm going to bring my right hand to my heart, my left hand to my belly, and my eyes are closed. I want you to use the breath that's moving in and out of your body as a way to bring calm. Maybe as you inhale, you think about the word peace. And then as you exhale, you think about the word release, which just means to let go. We know that a lot of times we can feel a little nervous, a little scared, maybe even unsafe sometimes. Just we get all sorts of different sadness and just different emotions that happen to our bodies throughout our day. Just use this calming breath as a way to connect with those and let go of anything that you just don't need. Maybe changing some thoughts in your mind to happy thoughts, thinking about a place that you like to visit that makes you feel loved and happy and supported. Maybe thinking about a person who makes you feel comfortable and happy and strong. Or maybe thinking about nothing right now, just focusing on that inhale breath and your exhale breath. If your knees feel like they want to come out of that shape, know your legs can go long. You can let your hands come to either sides of your body. You can let your head shift a little bit right and left. We're just going to rest here for a few moments. I know it can be hard to lay still, so just do your best. Maybe as you inhale, you squeeze your fingers into your palms. And then as you exhale, you let your hands open nice and wide. Squeeze and release. Tightening muscles on the inhale, and then feeling what it feels like to relax on that exhale. Squeezing on the inhale, relaxing on the exhale. Squeezing on the inhale, relaxing on the exhale. Gently start to bring a little bit of movement back to the body. Maybe bend your knees, rock around a little bit side to side. And then when you feel ready, we'll just roll ourselves on one side or the other. Push into the earth and come back up to a seated posture. Now every class at SIFT always ends the same way. We bring our hands to our heart and we say, I will be kind to myself. And I will be kind to others. Thank you so much for joining me to practice alongside me today. I hope this is just what you needed. Namaste. Now, as we close up this video today, I do want to share with you a resource that might be helpful to parents and kids who are in kind of our teen bracket. This book, as you can see, has already got all of my little notes in it. This book is called This Moment Is Your Life, and so is this one, A Fun and Easy Guide to Mindfulness, Meditation, and Yoga. So this is a great book written for tweens, teens, about how they can bring yoga home. Miriam Gates is one of my favorite kids yoga authors, and she has some more youth related titles coming out too. So I thought you guys might want to know about this resource. So it's available, like all the books that I show you, on Amazon or other local bookstores. So make sure that you take advantage of all these amazing resources that are out there and maybe see if you can add them to your library. So again, I'm Carrie Rice. Thank you for playing alongside with me today and doing some yoga. Hopefully you enjoy these videos and we'll be able to send more your way soon. Thanks again.